Hey everyone, welcome to IJustWatched. I'm Joseph, and I apologize. It's been a minute. I had things in life, but good things. I was in Paris for the first time ever, my first time ever in Europe. I'm getting back into the rotation, so I do apologize. Want to say that real quick. But we're talking Scream 6, Ghostface, the next phase, the new generation, the requel sequel. Let's get into it. Spoiler warning, officially, because it's been out for a minute, so if you haven't seen it, it's on you, because I've even seen it. You know what I mean? Getting into it, you should know I am a Scream fan. Ghostface is my boy, and if you don't believe me, now you know. All right? I was excited. My expectations were high. I told you I was not for the fact that they were moving away from Cindy. I definitely think the character deserves an on-screen death or farewell. That's the word I was going for. However, saying that, hot diggity damn, this movie surprised me. This movie's damn good. I enjoyed every bit of it. There was moments of genuine terror. I felt creeped out. I was scared. I was like, oh shit. There was some iconic moments in it. In the most simplest way they could have done it. Gail is like, I talked to Cindy. She dipped. She got her kids. She got her family, and she left as soon as this happened because she deserves her happy ending. And they were like, yes, she does. Simple. It allows us to push forward with the new sisters, with the new, what do they call themselves? The dynamic four, the core four, moving forward with them. So this movie had some great humor in it. It had some good setups. It had a good twist. I'm saying all this because I really enjoyed it. However, thinking on it and watching it, I was like, this is 100% Scream 2. This is a copy and paste. It's literally that, because Scream 2, if you don't know the premise, Billy's mom, she's the brain Ghostface, and then Oliphant is the student in college, and they're in college in Scream 2. And this one, they're in college. You find out that Quinn, who dies early, the sister and the nerd that they kept saying, you're like, oh, they called him a nerd and a geek and whatnot, but they were like, no, you're sus, bro. It has to be you. It was him. He's the student. And their father, the cop, they were the brothers and sisters and father of the crazy dude. Is it Tom Hanks' kid? He's from The Boys. I forgot his name. I apologize. But he was the dude, the villain, in the previous one in Scream 5. So this was their revenge story, their revenge arc for him. And that's literally Scream 2, basically to a T. And then the boyfriend who we thought was sus, and he might be it, but he might not be it. In this same situation, we're like, oh, is he? Because he's new. Is he? And he just turned out to be a good guy. This is Scream 2, straight up. The biggest difference is the setup with, I was gonna say Vanessa because that's her name in the Heights. That's not her name here. I forgot her name. The biggest twist is the fact that they're kind of playing that when she killed and to defend herself in Scream 5, homeboy, I mean, she definitely stabbed him way more than needed. That's not the point. Enjoyed letting loose. So she's terrified, but the twist is she gonna turn? Is she gonna completely lose it and be the monster? Or is she she gonna be able to defend that or keep that at bay and be the hero? But I like the dynamic between the core four. I love the fact that they made it seem like they're like, oh, who's gonna die? And then they're like, oh, Gail's about to die, the brother's about to die, the twin sister's about to die, Kirby's the one, you're gonna die, we're gonna die, and then they're like, nah, the core four survive because we're getting another one. This is nothing to do with the movie. This is just my opinion on how to move forward. I would love, because one of the biggest things I took away from here is Kirby and the twin sister. I really gotta remember these names. Her and Kirby are going at it because Kirby was a huge horror fan. They're just naming stuff. There's this moment when you see the TV and they're like, that's the TV that killed Stu, and she's like, yeah, he's dead, and they're like, is he? And then they just move on. A simple subtle drop to be like, well, shit, is he dead? Because we're all thinking he's not. The idea would be you have to get Sid back, but they're clearly okay with mocking originals, not mocking, but recreating, so to speak. Redo the very beginning of the first original Scream, the Drew Barrymore scene, except use Sid. Obviously Sid's going to be more prepared, so do it in that sense, but have it where you almost copy and paste that situation just to have that development, and at the end have Ghostface actually kill it on screen. That'd be a big effing wow. But then another wow is have him reveal his face and it's all scarred and it's Stu, and you're like, oh shit, he's alive, he's Ghostface, what's going on? But there's always more than one. Usually there's two Ghostface. Almost always, because except for the third one. All in all, I really love this movie. I think that'd be a great start for 7. It would be an interesting storyline. Plus, give me more Stu. Give me more of that dude. I love him. I was gonna say Shaggy. I was just gonna name characters because apparently I can't remember names today. I apologize. But all in all, I can go on forever and forever. But I really love this movie. I thought it was creepy. It was scary. The scene when you see the both Ghostfaces next to each other, which is the brother and sister. Of course, I remember Quinn. Why do I remember Quinn's name? Anyways, they do that kind of, they grab it and they clean it, but they did it in like a mirrored sync. It was perfect with the sound effect and everything. I remember sitting there ooh, out loud in the theater. I was like, ooh, that was clean. And then I realized how loud I said it, and I felt embarrassed, but it was dope to see on screen. So that was one of the things I really enjoyed. This one is one of the first to ever have an after credit scene. It's not vital. I want to hear your thoughts. How do you feel about this movie? Do you want another one? I'm intrigued to see where they go with it, because it definitely feels like we're getting at least one more. But comments, questions, concerns, I love hearing from you. But until next time, stay safe, be well, y con mucho amor. Adios.